What is up, everybody? Welcome to Supreme Television. So today I'm going to discuss about the recent rumors that have been kind of going around on the internet about the next generation of consoles. So I guess PlayStation 5, Xbox 2, or Xbox Next, whatever you want to call it. It's probably not going to be called either one of those. But I just wanted to give my thoughts on it a little bit and kind of talk about that for a second. And also, before we continue, you are watching City Skylines on PC. Really enjoyable game. It is on console, on PlayStation and Xbox as well. I haven't played it on there, so I'm not entirely sure if it's on par with PC. I know that it, I guess, can't be entirely, just because you cannot mod. Mod's kind of a big thing for this game, especially for me. I don't claim to be the best city builder either, so don't judge my city. Plus, I am using some mods in this video footage that you're seeing here as well. And also, I did reset my game save too, so there's a few mods I ain't using. But anyway, enjoy the footage while we talk about this. So PlayStation 5 or Xbox Next or 2 or whatever you want to call it. What are my thoughts on it? For one, a lot of people are saying not 2019. There was even one rumor saying they're going to announce it this year at E3. To be honest, I don't see that happening. I don't think they're going to announce the next generation of consoles so soon, especially 2018. That's just crazy. 2019 to me was pushing it, let alone announcing it now. So I don't really see that happening. And in my honest opinion, I don't really see it being announced in 2019 as well. I think 2020 is pretty fair. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, why do you think it won't be, 2019 at least then? Due to the recent events with graphic cards and everything else like that, graphic cards on PC have skyrocketed the last few months, and Nvidia said it's supposed to continue like that for the rest of the year. They're not cheap. They're very pricey right now, so building a PC is kind of difficult at the moment for people who are on a budget. So I feel like that's going to affect the console market just a little bit, because both Xbox and PlayStation do use AMD. I've noticed, though, AMD cards haven't really went up in price too much, so I might be entirely wrong about that. But like I said, I feel like what's currently going on will affect the console market, especially next generation. I'm not going to get into why really the cards are going up in price. I've heard from Bitcoin mining to smartphones doing something, blah blah blah. That's for another video for another day. I'm just here to discuss why I don't think video game consoles are going to be announced in 2019 or 2018. I honestly think it'd be 2020. I think that would be fair for the consumer market. I think the market is a little saturated right now just because there's so much that's went on the last few years. Not only did we have a new PlayStation, we had a new Xbox, and not only did we have a new Xbox, Nintendo Switch came out with, like, what was it, a year ago? So I think the console market right now is a little too much right now, and I think console manufacturers would be very ignorant to even do such a thing, to announce it. 2018 would be absolutely terrible. For one, I 100% think it's not going to happen. 2019, I hope they don't, but for me it's kind of 50-50. I could see them doing that, but I don't think so. And honestly, as a more of a, I guess, a business issue, is I think that would destroy your fan base to a certain degree. I think it would piss off a lot of people. Myself included, because I buy every console. I try to buy every console that come out, and I have a computer, so I'm kind of just all over the place. I still prefer my computer in a lot of cases, but I still like that traditional gaming experience on console. And them just releasing consoles like that would absolutely, I think, be it'd be bad. And again, not only just with the graphic cards and stuff like that too. I think that's going to have some effect. The type of material they're using or something, they said is causing the issue, and the high demand, which cards have always been in high demand, it seems like. So I feel like just a combination of Bitcoin mining or whatever it supposedly is. I feel like that's just going to make it even worse. 2020 I think's fair. I think it would be the most likely. I've even seen rumors where people say 2021. I don't know. I mean, 2021 does seem kind of late, but I mean, maybe because of what's kind of going on with, Nvidia and AMD, maybe that could very well affect that. But again, I don't know what kind of, we don't really know what goes behind closed doors. For all we know, Sony and Microsoft might not be using AMD or Nvidia. They might be working on something in-house, which I highly doubt, but even they would suffer the same limitations just because of what's going on. And people's asked me, well, how long do you expect for that to happen? Honestly, I really don't know. I just know Nvidia themselves came out and said it's going to go out through this whole year, and if that goes out into 2019, I mean, them announcing in 2019 to me is unlikely. And plus, here's another thing about this generation. There hasn't been that many good games. Not really. Not that many great games. There's been a few, don't get me wrong. But for a generation, this generation has been sloppy. I remember, I can tell you so many games on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, including Wii, that I enjoyed tremendously. But on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, there's only a handful. I don't have that many to choose from. And I think that's a bad thing, because going into a next generation, you want people to look for the next, technology. They want to experience the games that they experienced on the previous generation, but even better, or whatever. And there isn't really any of that right now. I mean, a lot of people I talk to can't, agree. They can't say what game was good or what game really, stood out, among all of them. To me personally, I think there's been some good games, but there's definitely been some more bad games this year, especially with EA Star Wars and everything that's been going on. Like, I really think releasing a new console right now with the amount of games that haven't really shown off the hardware is a bad decision, especially the X. The X is out, and that's very well a next generation console. The Pro is really good, but in a lot of cases it is still limited. But even it too can still hold up enough. I mean, you can even go back and look at the original PlayStation 2 and original Xbox, and the PlayStation 2 is still dominated, with the Xbox being more powerful than the PlayStation 2. It's just about marketing and just having that fan base. But anyway, I mean, I find it hard to believe that they'll announce it. I think it's something 2020, 21 would be more, I think, realistic. Even at a business type of view, I think it would be smarter to wait until then, especially with PlayStation selling so well, including Xbox. Xbox is selling well too, even though they're not selling as good as PlayStation. They're still beating 360 records in a lot of cases. The Switch is doing phenomenal. We already know how Nintendo is. They won't probably release a new console for a little while. They'll probably reinvent it a few times themselves. There's even a few rumors going around that as well already. But anyway, I mean, that's kind of the way I see it. I think these consoles still have definitely 3 more years of life before we even hear, an announcement. I could be completely wrong about this. So I just felt like posting a video and giving my thought, on it. If you guys disagree with me, that's completely fine. Definitely, comment below and explain why you feel like they might announce it this year or next year. Give your opinion about it, and let everyone else hear it and everything. That'd be great. I just find it hard to believe. I don't think we will see next generation consoles in 2020 or 2021. At the latest. Maybe they announce it in 2019, but I hope to God they don't release it in 2019. Maybe 2020. Then that's fair. But again, I think they need to release more games on this current generation of consoles to get people kind of pumped up for the next, because people are just not, I don't think, excited as they were for like the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But anyway, that was just my thought. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. And as always, take it easy.